Hi cuties! This is Muertera. Welcome to my channel, Muertero. Today we're going to be doing a really fun reading. We are going to be answering yes or no questions for you. So there are 5 piles, so you can pick one, you can pick multiple if you have a couple different questions. They're going to be general, so we're just going to be reading the energy of the pile. So whether there are any blockages, whether it seems like there's kind of smooth sailing. We're not going to get into specifics of answering questions about like love or career or finance. So hopefully, it'll work for whatever question you're asking about. The other note is I don't really answer questions in general readings about timing, mostly because my spirits are extremely sassy and they tell me all the time, it's going to happen when you learn your lesson. So because we're all at different stages and learning different lessons, I don't think that's going to be that helpful. And also, I don't think timing readings with tarot in particular are super helpful. So we're really going to focus on the types of energies that need to be unblocked in order to let this come in and actually ground. Or if it looks like this energy just isn't going to ground, we can ask some follow-up questions on like an alternate route to take or a different direction. So for example, if you applied to a job and you're wondering if you got the job and it looks like it's a little bit uncertain, maybe there's a message about communication and reaching out to the recruiter again could help. Or maybe this isn't the right job for you and actually like reassessing what you're looking for would be more helpful. That's just one example. I have no idea what you're asking about, but that would be something that I'd ask about. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more context into what we'll dig into. For those of you who have not watched a pick a pile reading before, basically you choose a pile with a question in mind that draws to you, calls to you. And then you can click down in the description for the time of that specific reading. If you need a little bit of extra time for everyone, I will be playing a singing bowl in the next section and describing the crystals in a little bit more detail. So if I don't see you there, then I will see you in your reading. Bye! Hi! Welcome to your pick a pile reading. So our first pile has the workhorse of the day, amethyst. I love amethyst, obviously. I have amethyst all around us right now. It is a really great stone for getting grounded and connecting with your spiritual team. Pile 2, we have red carnelian. Great stone for enhancing bravery, courage, for getting that internal fire and expressing it outwards. We have lapis in the 3rd pile, and this is a really amazing stone for connecting your head, heart, and throat. So it's like basically gnosis in a stone. I think, I feel, therefore I act. Love it. It's getting aligned. Then we have pile 4, which is green adventuring, which I'm really sorry to my 3rd grade teacher, but I am going to define it as a stone that makes you more adventurous. I'm sorry about any middle school teachers out there who really just rolled their eyes at that. I feel like there might be one and I feel the shame. Comment down below if you have a better definition that I can use than adventurous, please. Okay. And I might not use it because it really just makes me laugh. I don't know. I will get onto the piles. I'm being too chatty right now. So the last pile is clear quartz, which I just like love this little friend. It's all about getting grounded, getting clear on what you want, and clearing negative energy and negative blocks. So that is pile 5. Okay, friends, hopefully you have had enough time to choose a pile or a couple if you have a couple different questions. And I will see you in the reading. Thank you for sticking with me this far. Bye. Hi, cuties. If you picked pile 1 and this amethyst crystal, then this is your reading. Woo! I already feel just like, I don't know. I feel ready. I feel ready. Like it's game time in this pile. Okay, Spirit. So what can you tell me about pile 1's question? Is this a yes or is this a no? They are raring to go. Ooh, that one too? Okay. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups reversed, we have the Emperor upright, we have the Six of Cups reversed, and then we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay. So something that is kind of jumping out to me immediately is we have these two, I don't want to say the Chariot is like rather masculine, but it's more like will-based cards. And we also have these Two Cups cards that are in reverse. I think right now, whatever you're asking about, you have the ability, the skill, the drive, the motivation, the capability to manifest it. And not like manifest in the way where we just like sit in our room and tell the universe what we want. I mean, like, you are out there going and trying to get it. But I feel like the things that really knock you back are matters of the heart and matters of like friendship. And that sounds like, I hate that this is the message that's coming up to me right now, because I don't want to say like, don't love anybody. I think it's more like you may have friends and connections, or I get kind of like an unstable energy from the Six of Pentacles, maybe like a partner that keeps coming in and out, or energy from the past that is still unprocessed and weighing you down. I feel like these people and this energy around you are unbalancing your ability to actually move forward in the area that you want to. So what I'm getting from this pile is, yes, you can make this happen. However, there's an imbalance. Like, in order for the Chariot to be balanced, you need will and intuition together. And there's something that is blocking your intuition. I think if we're talking about like career or school or finances or something like that, then maybe you need to make some like modifications to your lifestyle for a little bit until you're able to move this forward. Maybe go out less with friends, or like don't go out drinking as much. Maybe you're spending a lot of time like dating. Maybe you need to make some readjustments to the way that you're spending your time, so that it's a little bit more in balance. If you're asking about a relationship or something of the heart, I feel like this is a very unbalanced spread. So I guess it kind of depends on what you're talking about. And I was hoping this was going to be a little bit more general. But I think the message is still kind of the same. It's a little bit different. It's more like past energies and the way that you're dealing with them right now. Like maybe a past breakup or a toxic situation with an ex. Something in your past is preventing you from actually moving forward in a healthy and balanced way. Because it's very clear, like this chariot is out of balance, and the chariot is really what drives us forward and gets us moving. And your emperor is upright, so it's telling me that it's something in your emotional body or something in your intuition that's out of balance. So you need to figure out what that imbalance is. And honestly, if you're asking about love, it could be if you're asking, I don't want to flame you right now, but if you're asking, am I going to date this person? Am I going to be in a relationship with this person? And you know that person is unbalancing you, it's not going to move forward, because the only way that you're going to move forward and be successful is being in balance. Okay, let's grab like 2 cards of advice. Okay, so Spirit, what is a type of energy that pile 1 can cultivate in order to get this chariot upright? What energy can pile 1 cultivate? Illumination. Okay. I feel like this is like truly like get clear on your priorities in life. Sometimes you're going to have to make some short-term sacrifices. Maybe you don't put as much into your rich social life. Like, let's say, maybe you have to make sacrifices in that area. You know, if you're in a PhD program, you're going to have to sacrifice a little bit of your social life, you know. I feel like if you guide the way that you distribute your time in a way where it's really serving your goal, you're going to have success there. And also I think that is illumination as well. If you're asking about a romantic potential partner that is unbalancing you, this is telling you, like, get clear with that. Be honest with yourself. This is something that's blocking you from actually getting a romantic partnership that would suit you or make you happy. Like the sun's in here. There's a lot of happiness and a lot of joy at the back of this card, and a portal. It's like walking through that portal to get to the sun. And you can only do that if you take away the things that are draining you and unbalancing you. Okay, another piece of advice for our pile 1s. I am expressive, 27. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. I feel like this, I'm not reading this as like what's coming out on the card. I'm more reading this as like, figure out what your truth is and express that to the universe, but like express it through action. So, you know, I was just talking about like manifesting isn't just sitting in your room and saying that you want something. And I don't think you're that type of person. It's not what I'm seeing. But I think you need to be that way in like all areas of life. And if you're getting pressured into spending your time in areas that are not serving you, it's kind of up to you to like put the like roadblocks up and put the boundaries up and say, no, this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm going to do. I can't go out tonight. Hey, I have this deadline due in 2 weeks. Can we hang out in 3? Like, express your needs so that other people know. And you'd be surprised, like most people will be totally willing to, you know, let it slide. And if they're not, then maybe that's a connection that's draining you and is keeping you in this block state. So this is what I have for you. Hopefully this was helpful. If it resonated, please comment, like, or subscribe. I hope that whatever you're working on is able to ground and manifest because you got the drive. Whatever you do and really commit to and really align yourself across all areas of your life, you're gonna kill it. So until the next time, I hope you come back to me. I hope you come back to me. I do hope you come back to me, but I hope you come back and you see me again. And until then, bye. Hi, pile 2. If you picked this red carnelian stone, this is your pile. So we're just going to grab a couple cards. Okay, so Spirit, what is pile 2's answer for the situation they're asking about? Yes or no? Just heard in my head, yes and. Yes and. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, that's too many. I'm getting the distinct vibe that it's yes and there may be some things associated with it that maybe like you weren't anticipating. There seems to be some sadness involved with it. Okay, friends. Just going off the yes and that I heard and this card spread, I'm getting the distinct feeling that this is something that you may be able to kind of force, or it may happen. But depending on how you do it, it could have some negative consequences to your life. The World card here with the Devil is really telling me that, and I'm so sorry for this, I'm going to try to say this as gently as possible. I feel like if you're in this pile and you don't think that in your heart of hearts what you're asking about is unhealthy for you, please click to a different pile. This is not your pile. This is a pretty specific message. So again, if in your heart of hearts you know that what you're asking about is not unhealthy, different pile, please. I'm just going to put that out there so, you know, you don't get sad with me. For those of you who are sticking around for this, and this is your pile, this is telling me that this is a false start situation. It's a little bit of like a repeat of cycles. Like whatever you're trying to do, you've been here before and it didn't work out. And you may have some unhealthy relationships with whatever you're asking about. I'm seeing probably like two things in particular. Like, one is career. For some of you, I feel like you were kind of chasing that coin and it's preventing some sort of soul learning that you need. Like you are focused solely on that. And your job might take you traveling or really have you focused externally as opposed to internally. And it also might be a lifestyle that is not necessarily healthy for you. So I'm getting maybe like if you're traveling a lot for work and it's not actually making you happy, but you're making a ton of money doing it, like if you're consulting, something like that, and you've been thinking like, oh, like maybe I should get out of this. This really isn't the right career for me. But then you get this offer and this offer is a ton of money. And you're thinking, well, like maybe I could do this for another year. Like, well, you're going to be miserable the entire year, you know? You already know that you're unhappy in it, and you're just preventing that cycle from closing. I'm kind of seeing this for love as well. Maybe you're assessing a situation, a romantic partner that hasn't really fully committed to you or fully said yes. It's kind of like a false start situation. And maybe this is a situation that you've been in before, either with this person or somebody else, where the person didn't fully commit, didn't give you the time and respect and love that you deserve. And this seems for you like it could be a little bit more of the same. So Spirit is saying, like, yes, you could do this. You have free will. You can do whatever you want in this world. You can make whatever decision that you want. And if you do it, you are prolonging something that does not need to go on. You are just prolonging pain and unhappiness for yourself when you could make a different choice. And that different choice could open a new door. It could actually like be an offer, and you could walk through this portal into something new. But right now, whatever you're evaluating, it doesn't seem like it's going to be able to bring you the happiness that you're looking for and what you deserve. So I think when you're looking at the situation, let's ask what type of energy you should be evaluating when you're making the decision. Again, you have free will. I am a pair of talking hands on the internet. If you feel in your heart of hearts that this is a good decision for you and you don't have reservations like that about it, then this is probably not your pile. But let's ask, okay, what should pile to assess when they are making this decision in order to make a decision for the highest good? Peace. Yep. I don't even think you need any more advice than that. Like, I think that really just fully aligns with what I just said. Whatever brings your soul peace, true peace, peace. That is the decision that you're going to make. Whether this happens or not, right? Like, you have free will. Whatever can happen. If the question is, am I going to get this job? Okay, yes, you got the job, but are you going to take it? Your decision. If you come from a place of true peace, like in your soul, you will not go wrong. And I just flipped over the deck and looked at the bottom deck energy because I felt called to, and rest is also here as well. Like, you are going to feel at peace and at rest in your heart, and you're not going to have anxiety about it. Like, you may have some like surface level, like, ooh, it's a lot of money, but you're going to be able to feel the difference. And the best decision to make here is the one that allows you to be calm and take care of yourself. And if the question is like, can I do this for another year? Can I do this for another however long? This is what you really need to think about. Also, these look like winking boobies, so just wanted to point that out. I hope this was helpful. I hope this resonated. Whatever you're going through, whatever decision you're making, remember, take care of yourself. You are so precious. You are so precious. You have one, I mean, I think we get reincarnated, but like, you as you in this body and in this incarnation, you have one life. And you get to choose the way you spend it, whether it's stressed out, chasing things that aren't really fulfilling you, or if it's finding peace and joy in life. And so I hope whatever decision you make, whatever happens next, it is something that brings you true peace and joy. So I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm so grateful to have you here, especially since my channel is so new. And I hope I will see you again. In the meantime, please stay safe. and see you soon. Okay, bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this little lapis lazuli, then this is your reading. Welcome. We are going to ask Spirit what you can do. No, we're asking Spirit yes or no, and then what you can do to unblock energy if it's possible. Every pile has had a little bit of different energy, and this one making me a little loopy. I feel like you've been thinking about this. Okay, Spirit, for pile 3's question, is this a yes or a no? Ooh, I think you already know, but let's keep asking. Yes or no? Okay. That was a lot of cards at once. Okay. What I'm getting from this is something that you have been either evaluating or thinking about for a while. I feel like what's holding you back a little bit is energy from the past is kind of blocking your ability to like fully commit and move forward with it. But let's get I think I want to clarify this. Because the energy I'm getting right now is not you're coming to me with like a yes or no answer that you don't know the answer to, which is confusing me a little bit because that was the reading. I feel like you're tricking me. I mean, I am getting like, you reap what you sow here. And maybe like the biggest thing that I'm getting right now is, you know what? I'm going to trust my intuition here now that the High Priestess is here. You know how you did. I'm looking at you who just took a test. I feel like that's like heavy in this pile. Like, did I pass this test? You made decisions in the past, whether like which way to go, whether it was going to be the King of Swords to go study or whether it wasn't, you know. Same thing for an interview, like you know how you did. And I feel like this is telling you to trust your judgment on yes or no, because it really is dependent on whatever your past decision was. Did you go and kiki with your friends or did you go study for your test? That's like literally, that's the biggest message I'm getting right now. I think that's going to be consistent across pretty much everything that you're asking about. It's really about the decisions that you've made to lead up to this. And if they were good and correct and right, if they came from a place of love, if they came from a place of clear judgment, then yes, this is going to happen. If they did not come from that place, then no, they're not going to. I think this is like really a direct case of cause and effect. I don't know if I can even pull any clarifying cards for you. It really is just saying sit with your intuition. So what is energy that pile 3 can channel that will help them connect with their intuition and know? Passion. Where did your time and energy go? There's spirit just being sassy, okay? They're sassing me. But I really think it is like, where did you direct your energy? If you directed your energy towards this in a way that was just and right, it's going to happen. If you didn't, then whatever else you invested in is going to happen. But it really is about time and investment. So this one's pretty clear. If you wanted like a yes or no answer extremely clearer than this, there are 4 other piles to check out. It's been a mix so far. There's still 2 more piles. So thank you so much for coming and joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. Hopefully you have a very sassy relationship with your muertos as well, and you're used to this because I'm always getting messages like this. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time. Again, I hope this was really helpful. If it resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, and I really hope you'll come back and see me again. Okay, bye. Hi, pile 4. If you picked the green adventuring, then this is your pile. Okay, Spirit. Pile 4. What is the answer to their yes or no question? Okay, let's check these out. So we have the 9 of Cups, the Wish card. Friends, we have Strength, the Sun, and the Emperor. Okay, and the Sun is in reverse. So I'm definitely getting a yes from this pile. Yay. Hopefully we're asking about like something you want to happen. That's all I have to say. Do people ask or go to these readings for things that they don't want to happen? I actually have no idea. I think this is going to happen in the way that is most beneficial for you. But may not be like the flashiest way that maybe like your ego would prefer, if that makes sense. We have 2 major arcana of 3 in this spread, and that is really just speaking to me that this is something that is important for your soul growth. There is literally no reason that pulling 4 cards, 3 out of 4, should be a major arcana. Just saying. But I think this is something that you've dreamed and wished for a really long time, and something that really is going to be beautiful for you and going to fill your cup. And there are very strong energies surrounding this. But I do think that there is like some sort of father figure in this situation, whether it's like a mentor or a boss. There's someone, I feel like this person is going to challenge this a little bit, and almost like this sun is them yucking your yum. but you know this is the right thing for you, and you like know that this yes is a really good thing for you. But I do think it's also going to come in a little bit of a different package than you would prefer. That's kind of like a jarbled message, but that's pretty much like what I'm getting from this. Like, I'm excited. Oh my gosh. When it happens, tell me in the comments. I want to know. Come back and remember me. Okay. So let's not spirit, because it's pretty clear, I feel like, for me. What is something to remember when this does happen? Like, what will help pile 4 feel good about this happening? And you know, like, I'm getting something like you're gonna get the job, but the start date is a little bit later than you expected, or something like that. You know, it's like, oh, your dad's like, well, you know, should you actually wait for this? Or like, you got something else in the meantime, you know, that's a long time to go without money. And you're like, no, but I want this really bad. I've been working for it. Like, this is what is good for me. This is what I want. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a conversation like that for some of you. So how can pile 4 kind of stay in their power and stay enthusiastic about this if it happens in a little bit different of a way than they're expecting? Ghost. Can I have a clarifier for ghost, please? I just heard, let it flow through you, like in a really spooky voice. That was really funny. Oh my God. And let's just be clear, this doesn't mean like ghost your dad, you know. It might mean getting some space from people who are not supporting you the way that you feel like you need to be supported. I feel like this rejection is kind of another, I see it as like 2 things right now. I see it as you may have other people who are kind of like rejecting your dream a little bit, or trying to put out the fire, put out the sun on it. It's interesting that the sun here is orange, and the Emperor is also really, really orange as well in this deck. Let it flow through you. Let it roll off your back. Like, you don't need to internalize this rejection. If you worked really hard for something and you're really excited about it, it doesn't matter if it's not the vision of somebody else for what's the best for you. It only matters what you want, and this is telling me that this is a wish fulfillment for you. And so if somebody's telling you that it's not right for you, and you know that in your heart it is, let it roll off your back. Let it flow through you. And if it's bad enough, you know, like, you don't have to be around people who don't support you and don't have your back either. I do see this as like a paternal figure who really wants the best for you. I don't see this as like friends who are unsupportive or something like that. So, you know, I'm never going to recommend like ghosting your dad, but, you know, if like in the meantime you need to step back for a second and just protect your peace and protect your happiness for a little bit, so you don't have to sit in this rejection energy, do what you need to do to get through it, make yourself feel better. I'm also noticing that like this lion is orange as well, and the strength is like got him in like a little head hold. Just like choking him out. Just kidding. She's no, like, honestly, in this deck she really looks like she's restraining this lion. I feel like you have a message in here too, like this person is gonna come around. Like, look how the orange kind of like flows. Like, it's kind of pervasive in the Emperor, and it's the sun that they're trying to like put out. And you're like, no, dude, like, I'm not gonna let this negative energy stop me from doing what I want to do. I'm not gonna let it, you know, like, put the sun out on my dream. And then this dude's wearing an orange shirt. You're gonna be like wearing this, like, look, dad, look what I did. I don't know why I keep using this dad analogy. It's kind of funny. I'm going to tell my dad to watch this part of the reading just for lulz. But I do think you're going to own this. You're going to say like, hey, like, look at all my orange stemmed glasses. Like, this is mine. This makes me happy. I would like you to support me. And I think this person is going to come around, even if they come out with this kind of heavy energy of rejection at first. So yeah, that's what I see in this. I hope this was helpful. I hope that whatever you're working on, whatever passion project, dream, I really do hope that it comes to reality, and that the people around you, the energy shifts, and it becomes a really supportive, loving environment. I think there's a lot of love from this corner, you know. And I think this energy is just going to shift. So just be a ghost. Let it flow through you. Yeah. Well, I hope that you will come back and see me again for a reading. If this resonated, please like, subscribe, comment. That really helps me grow my channel. And until the next time, I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Hi, Pile 5. If you chose the clear quartz, this is your reading. I just saw death in the middle of the deck. I'm excited. Big change is coming. Okay, Spirit. What can you tell me about Pile 5's answer? Is it yes or no? Look at that. Death came out again. Dang. And the High Priestess. Dang, you got 3 major arcana. The last pile did too. That is wild. If 4 come out, I'll eat my shirt. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that, but that would be even wilder. Okay, well, you got 2. You got Ace of Rods and... oh my god. Okay. Stop. Actually, the Sun and Strength came out in the last reading too, and I shuffled significantly between these decks. So that is really interesting. Okay. Okay. My first gut reaction to this, friends, and I'm sorry to say this, I do think the answer to your question is no. However, this is a big blessing in disguise. Whatever you were hoping for is not going to manifest in the way that you want it to. And I think death is here to really clean that out. And I think you're going to be able to see, maybe not immediately, but like pretty close afterwards, why. I think this High Priestess is here because you are going to have clarity on this situation. Whether you, I don't know, didn't get into the major you wanted, or didn't end up dating the person you wanted. You're going to know why this happened, which is actually kind of like a luxury, right? A lot of times things happen and it's not until much later we get clarity on why it happened. But you're going to know pretty quickly. Like the Ace of Rods is a very fast energy, and the reason I think you're going to know is some other opportunity is going to come in and it's going to like knock your socks off. Like the Ace of Rods clarified by Strength, like get out of here. That is a powerful combination. So while like no is a disappointing answer, I do think what is coming is better than what you could have imagined and what you could have asked for. So let's ask Spirit what they recommend you focus on in order to really transmute that changing energy and get clarity on why this change happened and what it means for you. Okay, what energy can you focus on? I'm scared to shuffle these cards like in an actual bridge because they're kind of flimsy and I love them. Just a side note. Okay, rest. Just relax, like let the universe take its course. I'm gonna ask for one more card because I feel like it and you're my last pile. Don't tell anyone else. Woo, woo. Oh, we got double strength. What? Okay, okay. And we got energy. Okay, look at this. This is beautiful. Like, and this is just like very like sacred geometry too. Everything is energy. When one thing passes, something else, like what is it? When one door closes, another door opens, and that is the situation right now. Whatever is coming is going to help build a foundation for a really amazing future. And I just heard like a really amazing future project. This is beautiful, yo. Like, this is literally your spirit saying like, hey, don't worry about it. We got you. Just let it flow. Whatever happens, don't get down on it. Like, we are here to change the energy in this situation and to bring in something even better. We got you. And I always have to point out that these look like little winky titties because I love them. So that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I know that getting a no is disappointing. Honestly, this is such a powerful spread. I know it's only a few cards. Trust in the process, trust your spirits, trust that amazing things are coming your way. Like, this is like a momentary blip. A tiny little blip in the horizon, and the rest of your life is like, this is the foundation for it. So I hope this was helpful. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, come back to me in like 6 months, 8 months and tell me what happened. I want to know. Send some of that energy my way. But yeah, I hope you will come back and see me again soon. I'm so grateful to have you here, especially since my channel is so new. And I hope you just roll through these changes like a boss. I think you will. Okay, well, that's it. See you soon. Bye.